Once upon a time, there lived two goats in a lush green forest. One of them was Goti and the other was Moti. Both were very beautiful and had curved horns. Goti was white in color while Moti was black. Both the goats were living a happy life with their families. Goti and Moti often went to a small bridge near the forest which was built over a small river. This bridge was very old and narrow, but it was the only way through which one could reach the pastures on both sides. One day, Goti and Moti went out to graze from their respective directions. When they reached the middle of the bridge, they faced each other. Both the goats stood face to face in the middle of the bridge. Goti said, "You move out of the way, I have to go to this side." Moti replied, "No, I have to go to this side. You move out of the way." Both the goats were stubborn and were not ready to move under any circumstances. Both of them stuck to their own paths. Goti thought that she was strong and would remove Moti, while Moti thought that she was not weak either and would remove Goti. When both the goats remained adamant at their respective places, their struggle gradually increased. First, they started pushing each other. Goti tried to hit Moti with his horns, but Moti did not let him move from his place. Moti also pushed Goti, but Goti did not leave his place. In this struggle, the wooden logs of the bridge started creaking. But both the goats were so engrossed in their stubbornness that they did not pay attention to the condition of the bridge. Goti said loudly, "I will not move from here. You move." Moti replied, "No, I have to go first." Their stubbornness blinded them so much that they forgot that if the bridge broke, both of them could fall into the river. They just remained engrossed in their stubbornness and kept struggling. Other animals of the forest were watching this struggle from a distance. A wise monkey, who always sat on the branches of trees, was watching this scene. He saw that the condition of the bridge had become very fragile, and if the goats did not stop, the bridge would break. The monkey warned the goats, "Hey foolish goats, you both will break the bridge in this stubbornness and fall into the river. Your stubbornness will ruin you." But the goats did not pay heed to the monkey. They ignored him and continued with their struggle. The monkey again warned, "Stop. You both cannot stay on the bridge together. Let one go first." But Goti and Moti did not listen to him and kept fighting among themselves. Their stubbornness and struggle made the condition of the bridge even more fragile. Eventually, the struggle of the goats increased so much that the wooden logs of the bridge started breaking. Suddenly, there was a loud noise and a part of the bridge broke. Both Goti and Moti fell into the river. The flow of the river was fast and both the goats could not swim. They were swept away in the river. When the other animals saw this, they all became very sad. The monkey said, "All this is the result of their stupidity and stubbornness. If they had acted wisely and let one of them go first, this accident would not have happened." The struggle and stubbornness of the goats gave them a great punishment. They were swept away in the river and no trace of them was found. After this incident, all the animals of the forest learned an important lesson. They understood that stubbornness and stupidity never lead to any benefit. They learned that only wisdom and patience can solve any problem. After this incident, all the animals of the forest started helping each other and acting wisely. They started solving any problem together and did not quarrel among themselves. The monkey taught all the animals that if they live together and act wisely, then no problem can become big. And in this way, such a tragic incident never happened in the forest again. The story of Goti and Moti taught all the animals that stubbornness and stupidity should be avoided and one should act wisely and patiently. This was the biggest lesson of this story. And in this way, The story of two foolish goats taught an important lesson to all the animals of the forest and changed them forever. If you like the story, then subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.